Today we're driving the 2024 GMC Canyon AT4X AEV Edition. This is very comparable to the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 Bison that we drove a few months ago. We are out here at Ocotillo Wells ORV area in Southern California. We have 35-inch Goodyear Territory MT mud terrain tires. These are 315/70 R17s on these beadlock capable wheels. We have Multimatic DSS-V dampers. I don't believe these have the optional jounce control hydraulic bump stops. That is an option on this GMC Canyon as opposed to it being standard on the ZR2 Bison. So one note there, this is powered by a 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, makes 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. You don't really feel that powered as much with these 35-inch tires. They do take away some of the grunt from this, but oh man, this is just a proper looking truck. Tons of skid plating underneath. We've got steel front and rear bumpers, big rock sliders right here. It looks amazing. The approach angle of this thing is just incredible. Lots of recovery points underneath. 12.2 inches of ground clearance. This is 4.5 inches taller than the standard GMC Canyon. We towed with this on the way out here. We towed about a 4,000 pound camper and it did pretty well, averaged about 11 miles to the gallon. We got spray and bed liner, 35-inch spare tire back there. Back seat, a little bit more spacious in this than the Toyota Tacoma that we have that we're testing this week too. Nice back seat area. I was able to fit a rear-facing child seat in here with my wife in the passenger seat pretty comfortably. Let's hop inside. We'll start this up and we'll take this through some trails out here. Already, compared to the Colorado, a much nicer interior. Beautiful resolution on these screens, really nice black levels. We've got our mode selector down here, a little bit of a red surround to that. Wireless charging, 8-speed automatic transmission, 2-speed transfer case. The leather on these seats is really sharp. I like the white dash, that's kind of cool. Bose sound system, 2-seat memory settings, and look at this, red seat belts. Gotta love that. We're gonna start off in 4 high today. We've got a locking front and rear diff. Probably lock the rear diff some. Turn off stop start. We've got heated, ventilated seats, all the comforts of home, a nice camera system. All right, let's start off in Baja mode. We're gonna reduce ESC. We're in 4 high. We could probably switch to 2 high. Slide this thing around a little bit. Not get paddle shifters in this, which is a bit of an oversight in my opinion. It would be nice to have some more control of our gears, but it is what it is. This thing can rally. It is fun. All right, we're gonna switch this into terrain mode. We're gonna leave it in 4 high. There's no real reason to put this in 4 low just yet. We've got some sandy hills here. And the nice thing about terrain mode is we can kind of one pedal drive this truck. The suspension in this is a little bit on the firm side, but it's not punishing. Overall, it's reasonably well damped. It's when you get into these big washboarded sections that it does get a little bit tricky and bouncy. Let's see, let's go into, I might go into off-road mode. That way we're not one pedal driving. One pedal driving is really nice when you're crawling at lower speeds, but in the sand, I think we want just a little bit more speed. We are at stock, our placard pressures with our tires today, so we have not aired down, mostly because we don't really have a place to air up. And the sand is pretty coarse. It's got a bit of moisture underneath, so there's a lot of traction out here today. Not too concerned about getting stuck. And if we do, we've got some recovery gear rattling around in the back that'll save us. There we go. Charlie's digging himself out of there. Might lock a rear diff for this. Some deeper sand through this section. Wish the cameras were a little bit bigger on the screen. The capability of this truck, though, and the confidence that it gives you with all the armor and the ground clearance is pretty awesome. We've got our off-road display here on the gauge cluster set up so we can see our pitch and roll angle, four-wheel drive settings, our direction, speed, all the useful things. Yeah, we can turn off traction control pretty quickly and easily too. That's nice. Just a press of a button there right next to the light controls, which are in the infotainment. Go for it, Charlie. Nice. Bit of a dune climb here. He might dig. We'll see. He's getting through it. All right. Softer sand through here. That's nice to see. Super fun area to just tool around up here. Alright, we'll throw us into 4 low here. Rear diff is locked. We can probably accomplish the same thing with speed. There we go. Nice. That was pretty heroic with crawl control.
It's not as much of a feat for these two.
I know. Well, the thing is, you got kind of stuck and you're starting to dig, and crawl control just like dug you out. It was awesome. Yeah.
This is just driving around.
It's just driving around.
It's
yeah.
Driving around.
It's mall crawling, but off road.
Yeah. And you've got like smooth jazz playing because it's comfortable, and you don't even
That's
notice
right.
that you're on the rocks.
let's hit some higher speed stuff. I kind of want to Baja rally the canyon some.
Cool. We'll continue out through here, and then it dumps right onto the wash, and then that's the hill over to the right that we played around yesterday. So
okay, sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, this is fun. All these look just great out here.
I know, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect blend.
Yeah.
Wrangler would have been cool, but also like it could have done more than any of these probably in Rubicon. So
it wouldn't have been as comfortable still on the way out.
True.
We'll stick with off-road mode and the camera, and then we can turn off traction control like that. I like that. Nice. I don't know where Charlie went, but I assume he went this way. Heated steering wheel is nice and hot in this GMC. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you can see relatively just how soft the Tacoma is compared to this Canyon suspension. And you know what? Let's try too hot here. We'll go into Baja. Alright, just gotta watch out for these river washouts, but that's where these Multimatic spool dampers should shine. There we go. Sometimes it sounds like these have the jounce dampers, but it doesn't really feel like them sometimes just because the suspension is overall so stiff. It does rally though. Oh, it's fun. It's so adjustable. I mean, 80 miles an hour here, almost. And it's loving it. Great braking performance. Slow it down here for this guy. Take it easy on this washboarding section. Yeah, even this washboarding kind of upsets the truck a little bit. It is controllable, it's not wandering over it, but it could be a bit more comfortable. Does do a good job at covering ground at high speed though. Wow. That 35-inch spare is just banging around back there. Lots of extra enforcements to keep that stable. And honestly, in low gear, this is actually doing pretty well with keeping the revs up high. Little Scandi flick into this corner. Things are smoothing out a little bit. And we're about to hit the top speed of this car. It is limited to about 90 miles an hour. Spin this around a bit. Little drift action. Ooh, it's fun. It is fun. We've got some sand here to play in. Let's go into 4 high. And we've literally left the guys in the dust. Let's see what we can do over here. So we got a bit of a dune. Let's hit it. Here's a pretty good view of the articulation on this. That's quite impressive. Wheels still not off the ground. All right, so we're gonna get this up here, take a wide line around, dip down. At the top of the mountain here, this is pretty sweet. Wow, what a view. Look at the flex on this too. All right, so let's see here. Enable our cameras, rear diff is locked. We're just gonna crawl through here. Easy peasy. And then, kind of don't really know when to cut it, but I will say the visibility in this isn't amazing. There we go, easy. Gonna climb another dune here. Does a good job. Nice. What a view. What a day. Alright, well, there's a taste of the GMC Canyon AT4X AEV off-road. Pretty good time, pretty capable truck. Engine's a little bit soulless and doesn't sound particularly good, but it puts down decent power. And as a package out here in the sand, it works awesome. Of course, could have deflated the tires a little bit, got a bit better flotation, but honestly, we don't really need it that much. This is doing quite well on its own. We'll go drive it around a little bit more, see what else this thing can do, but I think that'll give you guys a pretty good taste of the capabilities of this GMC. Fun truck to wheel, pretty good truck on road as well. Lots more luxuries and amenities and comforts, and for about mid $60,000 price point, seems like a pretty solid option. Let's see what's on the other side of this dune over here. Oh yeah, fun. Bit of rock crawling up here.